mathematicians. Today we see a nice problem in linear algebra asked in December 2019. Okay, let t from c power n to c power n be a linear transformation and n is greater than or equal to 2. Suppose 1 is the only eigenvalue of t, which of the following statements are true? That is the question. Okay, so this is a part C problem, so more than one option can be true. Let's see how to approach this problem. So if you are new to my channel, please subscribe, and if you like my teaching, please click the like button and share with your friends also. So let's see how to solve this problem. It is given that 1 is the only eigenvalue of t, and t is a linear transformation from c power n to c power n, and c power n has as a vector space has dimension n over the field of complex number. If you look at the matrix of this linear transformation t, it will be a n by n matrix. Therefore, the characteristic polynomial of the linear transformation t, that will be a degree n monic polynomial. It is given that 1 is the only eigenvalue of t. That means that 1, 1, 1, etc., etc., 1. How many times? N times. These are the only eigenvalues of t. That means that x minus 1 whole power n. This is the characteristic polynomial of t. Okay. By Cayley-Hamilton theorem, every matrix satisfies its characteristic polynomial. Therefore, if you substitute in place of x, if you substitute t, you get t minus I whole power n equal to 0. Therefore, option C is correct. Now, if t minus I power n is 0, then t minus I power n plus 1 will also automatically 0. Okay. So, you take any linear transformation satisfying this condition whose only eigenvalue is 1, all those matrices satisfying these two conditions. Okay, we will see that these two conditions given in options 1 and 2, that need not hold for all the matrices, therefore they are wrong. Okay, so let's see why t minus I whole power n minus 1 not equal to 0. Similarly, we see why t power k not equal to I for any k belongs to n. Now, first option is easy because you need a linear transformation whose only eigenvalue is 1. What is the simplest example? Simplest example will be identity matrix. Okay, it is not given that t is not equal to identity matrix. Therefore, you can take t to the identity matrix, identity linear transformation. Then t power 1, you will get identity, and this 1 is a natural number. So, you can very well take t to be a where you can very well take k to be 1. Okay, so identity matrix satisfies all the given condition and t power 1 equal to identity. Therefore, first option is wrong. Similarly, for the next option, if you know little bit about Jordan canonical form, okay, for example, I have made two videos on Jordan canonical form. If you learn please check those videos. If you learn Jordan canonical form very properly, you can answer any problem regarding diagonalizable matrices very easily. Okay, so I will share the link to those videos in the description. You please check those videos. So now if you look at this matrix, okay, this is called Jordan block. 3 by 3 Jordan block corresponds to the eigenvalue lambda. Now this block has characteristic polynomial x minus lambda whole cube, minimal polynomial also x minus lambda whole cube. That means that x minus lambda whole square, this will not be equal to 0. X minus lambda also will not be equal to 0. Therefore, because minimal polynomial is a least degree polynomial satisfied by A. Okay. So, therefore, if you consider, if you take lambda equal to 1 in this matrix, what will you get? You will get, you will, so in the first option, they are saying that t minus I power n minus 1 equal to 0. Okay. But in this matrix, if you substitute lambda equal to 1, this matrix satisfies all the given condition. 1 is the only eigenvalue of this matrix. It is a complex matrix. It is a real matrix, so it can be thought of as a complex matrix also. So the it is x, okay, maybe I'll just modify it here. X minus 1 whole cube is the characteristic polynomial, and minimal polynomial also x minus 1 whole cube. Therefore, x minus 1 whole square is not equal to 0. So if you in this polynomial, uh, in this, okay, maybe in this polynomial sorry, in x minus 1 the whole square, if you substitute our matrix a minus I square will not be equal to 0, because the minimal polynomial has degree 3, means that the least degree polynomial satisfied by a is degree 3, so it cannot satisfy a degree 2 polynomial. Therefore, this option for this my 3 by 3 matrix, we are getting this is 2, but this t minus I square not equal to 0. Therefore, second option is also wrong. Okay, so this is not necessarily you have to consider 3 by 3. You can simply consider this 2 by 2 Jordan matrix also, Jordan block also. Again, so similar from using the similar approach, you will see that this is a 2 by 2 matrix, so you should get t minus I power 1 equal to 0. That means that t minus I itself should be 0. But if this is t, then t minus I is this matrix, which is not equal to 0. So this is a different example. Okay, you can take any n by n Jordan block like this. That will be an example to eliminate option B. Okay, okay guys, if you learned something new from this video, please click the like button and share with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.